And welcome back. The U.S. has seen an increase in anti-American sentiments, specifically on college campuses across the country. But just how anti-American are these viewpoints? Campus Reform went to Georgetown University to see if students would sign a fake petition to unrecognize Memorial Day. Let's see if they fell for it. Watch.
Is this a holiday that you support? Is this something that you're going to be celebrating?
I'm not celebrating. I don't think Memorial Day should be a thing that we celebrate personally.
Okay, why not?
I feel like it's a celebration of U.S. imperialism and colonialism, personally. It's not like an attack on any individual, but more of a system.
There's actually a problem with Memorial Day, which is that it is kind of memorializing American imperialism and kind of glorifying it. Would you guys agree with that?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I have this petition here, kind of along the same lines. We're trying to get support to unrecognize Memorial Day as a federal holiday. Would you be willing to sign this?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right, joining us to discuss, Addison Smith, a Campus Reform video reporter. Addison, wow, kind of crazy here that, again, people would go ahead and sign up for canceling Memorial Day. How many signatures did you end up getting?
Well, I ended up getting about 50 signatures. You know, I went down and asked people around campus if they would be willing to sign this petition, as you saw, to unrecognize Memorial Day as a national holiday because it celebrates American imperialism. And I was saddened, but unfortunately not shocked, to find that students were actually willing to sign it. And as you saw in the video, one gentleman even referred to it explicitly as a celebration of American imperialism and American colonialism. It's not just insane or absurd or bizarre, it's disturbing. It's disturbing that students feel this way towards a holiday that recognizes the great men and women who've paid the ultimate price for our nation.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely disturbing there. Were they able to tell you why we recognize Memorial Day?
Some of them were. You saw, you know, some of them would say, oh, yeah, it's for veterans or something like that. And a few knew that it was to recognize the fallen, but a lot of them just had no idea. And this just confirms what we've been reporting on for years at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform, with these students jumping on board to unrecognize Memorial Day. These students are learning this on college campuses. They're learning to hate America, and often it's coming directly from the mouths of professors. We've reported on a professor who said that exclusion is part of America's DNA. We've reported on a professor who said that the American flag itself, the very symbol of our nation, is one of genocide. And we've even reported on a professor who said she's ashamed to be an American. So if you're wondering where this anti-American hatred and this anti-American shame that's on the rise is coming from, look no further than college campuses and the ones putting on the show.
Yeah. Is this specific to people who major in politics here, or is this broadly taught on campus?
Well, that's a great question. What I can tell you is that it seems to be coming from everywhere. There's math professors who are teaching all of these crazy things, and the gentleman in the video who said that this is that America is one of imperialism and colonialism. He said that he learned that in a gender studies class. So you know, I don't know what is in that class about gender, but he's learning to hate America from these quote unquote gender studies classes.
Yeah. No, it's so interesting to, again, get sort of a feel for what college campuses are teaching students these days, and of course, the reaction that you hear from the students. Were there any students that stood out to you as understanding the true meaning of Memorial Day, and perhaps they weren't taking these gender studies courses? Were those hard to come by?
They actually were a little hard to come by. You know, obviously there were some people that were questioning the petition. There were a few people who were like, "Oh, you know, I know what you're getting at, but I think I need to kind of learn more." A few people said that they needed to learn more before they signed it, but that they agreed with all of this. And you know, again, the fact that students are learning this on college campuses, it shows that we have our work cut out for us. We have to. The first thing that we need to do to repair all of this damage is to hold schools accountable, and that goes from the administration on down. We can't let them keep getting away with teaching things like critical race theory, that everything comes down to race and racism, or the 1619 Project, that America was founded and still exists today to preserve slavery, and even these widespread calls to defund and abolish the police. These are all coming from college campuses, and so we need to bring back education. We need to bring back a classical education and teach why the West is exceptional. We need to teach why the American experiment has been such a blessing, not just to us, but to everyone else around the world.
Yeah, really interesting. I'd be curious to see what petition you come up with next. Maybe something about July 4th? Who knows? You'll have to come back on the program and talk to us about it. Addison Smith with Campus Reform. Addison, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Sure.
Also, this former First Lady Melania Trump sharing her Memorial Day message. Here it is on your screen. She tweeted out some minutes ago saying this: "Today we honor courageous fallen heroes who fought for our freedom." Again, that from the former First Lady. Interesting to point out what we just heard in that package, as we see so many mixed messages. When you think it would just be the streamlined message of honoring those who've died and fought for our freedom. And it's not. It's so different. And then something you actually pointed out to earlier in the show is it seems as if every time we play this sound of folks that want to undo Memorial Day, sign this fake petition, or don't know what it is, it seems to be a younger generation, and you can't help but to notice that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that was at Georgetown University. Perhaps if you went and you tried to get that petition circulating on any other university, you might have a similar response. Hopefully that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
But it is kind of telling as to how students, younger Americans, view our military men and women, and of course those who've paid the ultimate price here. The fact that you would not want to recognize that is quite hurtful. And
that goes back to what you know, what you're being taught. Are you being taught about these wars? Are you being taught about these men and women who have fought and died, which is what Memorial Day is. And today we remember that. Today is a very special day, one of the two biggest days that we have for our military men and women, one being Veterans Day, and then today, as we know, President Biden will take part in the wreath-laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier there in Arlington, Virginia.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest-growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.